Hi, my name's Danny. I play Boom Beach sometimes. So, as you guys know, I've started my new mini Boom Beach account because I figured, I've been playing Boom Beach for about a year, on and off, really. So my base is kind of at a point where most people's bases aren't. So I figured let's start afresh and talk about how we should build up really. Now, what I've focused on really is attack. The most different fundamental between Boom Beach and Clash of Clans is the fact that there's no penalty for rushing your town hall, so it really is an all attack sort of game. Really, there's no effective defence really in Boom Beach because there are some attacks that just can't fail. Smoky Warriors, for example. So what I'm going to try and do is focus on attack and upgrading my attacking forces and upgrading my that boat, the boat thing. So here we go. So we're going to attack with all warriors here. Now there's three defences. I'm just going to pop down a heal, because heal actually stacks, which is quite nice. So we're going to make sure that those troops stay alive. And the reason why I'm using all warriors, really, all riflemen, really, is because they're so cheap to remake. So I've got about 23 power left, if you like. So I've got plenty there to go for. And I'm going to focus all my attack on that last remaining arch town. And I think we've lost 3 riflemen, possibly, maybe 2 or 3 riflemen. So when you're planning out your attack, just think about it in stages. What are you going to do? Which one are you going to take out first and second? Oh, only one. That's pretty good. So first, second, and third. So let's refresh those. So as you can see, I haven't really bought any defences whatsoever. I may buy defences if only just to get the EXP, so I can upgrade my town hall. My HQ, because you have to do that. You can't upgrade your HQ without having the correct level of EXP. So let's let this last rifleman build, and then we're going to go and raid again. How about that? Okay, so we've got our rifleman made again. Let's go for our next NPC base. So let's go for Listening Post. Listening Post has only got 2 defences, so it should be pretty simple, really. And there's also lots of things that I can destroy that will give me extra energy. So let's deploy the rifleman, and let's take out this first arch tower with those riflemen. At the moment, I'm kind of trying to use this heal strategy. Now, I could use the heavies, because I've got the heavies unlocked. But the way I look at it is, if I lose 1 heavy, I'm going to have to wait for another 5 or 10 minutes. I don't know exactly how long it'll take. But if I lose a couple of riflemen, it's just a couple of minutes. So it's actually really not that bad at all. The heal there is a little bit misplaced, but remember, heals do stack on Boom Beach. So you can, put a couple down and they're like doubly fast, which is pretty good. So it really is that simple at these early stages, really. You're just focusing on taking it step by step, plan it ahead, try and use your heal if you can, and, the simplest basic army that you could use is all riflemen. And these riflemen are not upgraded at all, actually. I haven't even bought the lab to upgrade them yet, so it's really all down to strategy. Break it down and execute, really. That's all I do. So let's take a look at my big account right now. What can we do? Okay, let's just upgrade this landing craft. Excellent. Get an extra. They all add up. So the priorities really are upgrade a landing craft, upgrade your gunboat, upgrade your HQ. That's basically it when you're going on attack. And then, of course, once I get a bit of spare resources, I'm going to upgrade the troops. So let's have a look at the big base. So I'm going to reclaim that one because I haven't got much use for that. Let's just hit that Guardian statue. Okay, let's take out this gold. Resources. See, okay, so iron doesn't seem to be a problem at the moment, so I'm probably going to take some of those shards, actually, those crystals. So I'm interested in looking at how I've been attacked, so let's see now. This guy is going to do a Smoky Warrior on me. It's always a good idea to keep an eye on the replays, really, to see what they... So he's clearly studied my base, so he knows where the big bombs are. It's always a good idea to study these, because then you can get an idea about how to improve your defense. So he's getting a line of smoke up to that cannon. And, okay, so he forgot to flare across to my HQ, which was a mistake, really. Now, to be fair to him, he does take me out in the next raid, so he learned from that. That was kind of just a bit of a mistake, I guess. We all make them from time to time. So yeah, well done. He took me there. As I say, you know, defence is really hard in Boom Beach. You know, it's almost impossible actually to have a base that can defend against anything. So the focus, in my mind, should be on attack. Now this chap here, I'm not going to find it. This is actually good loot from a base that's 3 levels below me. So I'm gonna attack him with my favourite rifleman, Zuka, and medic. So first of all, let's take out the shock launcher. Take out the rocket launcher. See if I can get rid of these last few big mines. But there's one at the top that I haven't taken out, so I'm probably going to have to go in from the corner. Okay, so yeah, that one up there. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to focus in on that rocket launcher there, so that means that there's no rocket launchers left. Rocket launcher I'm not scared of, it's just that there's big splash damage and it can sort of work away at the overall health of your troops, so that the other defences have a good chance of taking you out. So luckily his rocket launcher is very close to the edge, it wasn't buried very deep. So we're just going to put a line of death now along that corner there, so that we can just sweep it across and then just gradually work it up towards the HQ. I haven't used much shock actually, so let's shock that group in the middle to allow the medics to heal. I just love the animation behind the medics healing them. Fantastic. I'm sorry if this is lagging a little bit. Yeah, and they're going to pop down some smoke there to save those troops in the top corner from that flamethrower. So that's really my strategy. I'd really love to know what you guys think. I've yet to master Smoky Warriors. Every time I try it, I fail. And the tanks, as you guys saw in the last video, sometimes I'm successful, but I'm kind of hesitant to use them too much because it just, I don't know, it just feels as though whenever I fail on them, I fail terribly. And it's a whole 2 hours of rebuilding and a whole ton of gold. So I'd love your opinions on this, guys. Let me just think, what am I going to upgrade? I've got to decide. So I think probably shock launcher is at max right now. What else is rocket launcher's max for that HQ, and obviously that one as well. Really struggling to think of what I can upgrade actually. What could need a little bit of iron, because then I could use the iron that I got from the bonus. Mortar. Yeah, I might just. You know what, I think... See, ideally, I'd love to upgrade my gunboat, but that's just going to be way too much. I'm not going to be spending gems on 27,000 stone, that's for sure. Okay, I think we're going to upgrade the machine gun. There we go. Anyway, so thank you very much indeed for watching. Any Boom experts out there, I'd love to hear your opinions. Thank you very much for your time. You guys take care. Bye.
Here we go.